Morning, everyone. This is Monday, April 27th. I am posting this on Sunday, but this is the Monday, April 27th assignment. Guys, we've got 2 more weeks left plus 3 days. I'm going to have an assignment on today, Monday. I'm going to have one on Thursday. I'm going to have one next week on Monday and next week on Thursday. So there's 4 more assignments, 3 after this one. That last week is catch up. I've left most of these Delta Maths where they're open till well into May. You can't get full credit because you would have had to do it. Full credit, you have to do it in 4 or 5 days. Then partial credit, 80%, you've got to do it within like 8 to 10 days. And then if you want the 60% credit is for people that just put it off and put it off and put it off. So you can get some points back. Don't take zeros, guys. Go ahead, go in Delta Math and get these caught up. All right, today's is percent increase and decrease. This is one of those small little subjects that it's hard to find a place to put it inside of Algebra 1. Here at the end, we got time to put it in. Algebra 1's probably the hardest curriculum as far as to get everything in. It's a huge curriculum. Geometry is really small as opposed to Algebra 1. So I don't think you're going to find today's assignment that bad. All right, the first problem is going to be 8 increased by 25%. So increased, you know it's going to be plus. I know it's going to be 8 plus something. These are going to be increase or decrease. All right. To find out what I add to 8, I'm going to take 8, and it's going to be increased by 25%. I'm going to take 8 times 0.25. You put that straight into your calculator, and you're going to come up with 4. So the increase is going to be 8 increased by 4. So 8 plus 4 equals 12, and that's your answer. All right, our second problem is 20 decreased by 10%. So decreased, I know it's going to be 20. It's going to be minus something because it's going to be decreased. All right, to find out what I decrease it by, I take 20 times 10%, but I make that a decimal, 0.10. Put that in your calculator, and you come up with 2. Okay, so 10% of 20 is 2. You probably didn't even need your calculator for that. So 20 minus 2 equals 18. So the answer to the question, 20 decreased by 10%, is going to be 18. Third problem, and this is how they're all going to be written inside of Delta Math. 16 increased by 25%. So I know it's going to be 16 plus something. So 16 increased by 25%. So 16 times 25%, I make that into a decimal. 25% becomes 0.25. Put that into your calculator. 16 times 0.25 is 4. So this is going to be 16 increased by 4. Okay, 16 plus 4 equals 20. That's your answer. Move on to the next one. Next problem is 42 decreased by 50%. So we know decreased, it's going to be minus. That 42 is going to get littler, smaller. So 40 minus, so let's see what it is. 42 times 50%. Turn that into a decimal. Move the decimal over 2 places. That's 0.50. Put that in your calculator. You're going to get 21. 42 minus 21 equals 21. So 42 decreased by 50% is 21. All right, final problem. And I like these problems because they're, you've taken cert tests now. You've taken at least 2. I know you've taken one in the fall, and you know that this is the type of question that's on a cert test. So this one is 40 increased by 25%. Increased, it's going to be a plus, right? 40, to find out what I'm going to increase it by, 40 times 25%. Move the decimal over 2 places, times 0.25. Equals 10. So 40 increased by 25% is 40 increased by 10. 40 plus 10 equals 50. All right, I'm going to assign several of these problems. It's going to be, I'm going to do quite a few of these problems because I really think this is a good thing to practice. This video is short. You should knock this assignment out pretty quick. Make sure that you check for an assignment on Thursday. Guys, have a great week. Excuse me. Make sure you have a great week, and I will talk to you on Thursday.